Sports Nights with Jorge.
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. I just came here a little bit early. A lot to talk about tonight. I'm gonna make it short and simple. We got baseball. We got a holiday back in the Orioles lineup in spring training, so which is a good thing. He'll be ready for opening day, and of course the Waddle trade that everybody's actually freaking out uh, about Waddle. But hey, that is part of sports, guys. Sullivan and Jeff is doing something special for this team. Hopefully, we're going to see the change. Right now, another one that might be on the move. So far, they haven't say it. A Chain. It's a possibility. Not quite sure yet, but those are the rumors out there. I mean, listen, they're going to have to pay him good money. He had a great season, so there is a lot out there going on, and why not, guys? I mean, listen, he's great. I'm not gonna say that they'll lose an opportunity with that, but at the same time, man, listen, you have a chance to build your team up, man. That's all I can say. So, and that's one thing. I've talked to all the fans here when they were asking me about, especially Dolphin fans here in Georgia. What do you think about the 2026 Miami Dolphins? You want to call it a rebuilding mode? You could call it rebuilding mode. Hey, Haradin, ¿cómo está? Uh, it could be a possibility of rebuilding mode. If it's not rebuilding mode, they're trying to put the best player on the field that they have. So I guess they got their 90 players. So hopefully they'll get better. Now I got the draft coming up in April. Free agency is all the way through. Anything could happen any given time, any given minute or days. I mean, we just don't know with this team right now. Unfortunately, I don't want to see A-Chain leave, but if he does, guys, that's going to be kind of difficult to see. But we have, Ali Gordon, the second or third, and we have, Jalen Wright. So I have no doubts in my mind that the Dolphins will make other moves. It's still early, way early for the Miami Dolphins. So, but then you got baseball, spring training, a lot of sport to talk about. Let me transfer this over here. So, Dolphin has made so many roster move, guys. I know you guys are on top of it. You guys are watching. What are the plans for A Chain? Once again, we just don't know. We saw Waddle on the move. I will not be surprised to see A Chain on the move. Okay, so I look at this team. Okay, once again, I don't want to upset any kind of fans. I'm trying to stay positive. Is that we just have to get ready. Okay, ready. Oh my God, man! I hope you get better, buddy. Yeah, Well, this is OBS. I had to put back OBS. Don't ask me why. This is OBS. I'll change my camera again. I'm having an issue with the other one. Don't ask me why, Aquavale. I might be doing something wrong. I'm gonna have to email you and give you my phone number, and we could talk probably offline, whatever. So that's a possibility. Um, Going back to the Dolphins, listen, the Waddle move. People's talking about it. A Chain name came up. Uh, Listening to the media. Uh, he's owed a big check this year. Okay, can the Dolphins afford it? They're already 8 million over the cap. They need to cut that down. Now they're gonna have plenty of money the next 2 years in this team. Looking at their salary cap, so right now is for me is to hold on, see what happens. Yeah, I mean, once again, I mean, I don't want to discourage any kind of fans because I like A Chain, I like Waddle. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw your your doll with the Waddle, and that really It hurts me too because Waddle is actually one of my favorite. The Penguin. I wasn't too crazy about the cheetah, but that's okay. I had to give prep to these players because they deserve what they deserve. They're great players and they came to Miami. Unfortunately, we know what Chris Greer did and messed up the whole contract situation with his team, and now we can say we're in a little bind. But I think Jeff has done a great job along with Sullivan. They both have done a great job. They're going to put probably the best product on the field. Like you said, as long as they're competitive every game, I'm not worried about it. But this team in 2027 and 2028, look out. So, hey, James, how you doing, brother? I hope you're feeling better, man. So, there's things that I'm looking at right now at this football team, and just to remain positive. Let's see what happens. Nobody's job is secure in this team. Every player in this team gonna have to earn a spot. Whether Malik, Willis, whether Quinn Ewers. This is it. It is original. It is a fact. It's out there. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. So I try to tell everybody to just have patience, right? You have patience. You got a lot to talk about these Dolphin team. We got to be better than the Buffalo Bills. We got to be better than the New York Jets. We got to be better than the New England Patriots. So if we want to compete in our division, we just got to get better, period. I had a friend of mine today at work that was saying, he's a Buffalo Bill fan. And we're talking about Josh Allen, and I'm going to bring Josh Allen for a second. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson might end up two quarterbacks that might not even win a Super Bowl. Like Dan Marino. I have no doubts. If and you could say you could surround them with probably the best players around them so they could win. But man, it takes both sides of the ball. 11 on defense, 11 on offense. And there's something very interesting that I'm looking at right now. And especially the Dolphins. I mean, Sullivan is building something along with Jeff. Now, I was joking around earlier. I have a logo that I'll show you guys later on. I don't have it with me here now, but I put a logo up with the Dolphins and the green color. It's funny. I call them the Miami Packers, and everybody start laughing. Who knows? Maybe that's what we need, right? Who knows? I know we're tired of losing. We're tired of not making it to the playoffs. We just tired, period, across the board as fans. So I'm hoping that 2027, 2028 will be the year that takes off. Now, that'd be nice, Aquaville, if we could just, at least win 7 games. Go 7-10. That'll be nice. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? I came back aboard because I did a small video on Waddle, departure. Just 5 minutes video. That was yesterday. Listen, they got good draft picks. I think that they did the right thing. Waddle, great receiver, and you're right. I saw one of my comments by one of my subscribers. He had a great point. It was 90 yards away from 1,000 again, whatever. But he was injured, and I guess the expectation for Waddle was to play with his team when Tyreek Hill went down, and I know it's difficult because he's the only wide receiver in the team. Besides, we had the tight ends, but at the same time, he did not produce, right? He did not do it. He was injured most of the time also. So it's kind of hard. You can blame Tua if you want. I mean, you can blame the whole staff if you want, but it's not Tua's fault. I mean, yeah, there's 11 on defense, 11 on offense, and, you come to play. You got a 54-man roster or 53-man roster with all these players, and you got to play together as a unit. So that's something that I'm not going to talk about the past. It's over with. Now we have a new regime, because that's what they're calling here, a new regime now, and they took over, and we're seeing the differences that's going on right now. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm like Aquavale, man. I'm sad. I love the guy. I really do. Unfortunately, he did some good things in Miami. I'm not saying he didn't, but you got to move on. And one of the things we can do as human being, man, it's kind of hard. It's just to accept, accept the consequences, the stuff that happens in the field. You just move on. It just happens. We'll know down the road, right, if this is really going to help us or hurt us, right? We just don't know right now. Why? Because football's not here yet. But yeah, we're going to miss Waddle. I don't know why this mic went up, but I guess I got too close. I mean, the Penguin gave us great memories. And you know what? One thing, if you guys haven't checked this, Miami will play with all the players they trade this year. Miami will play the Jets. We'll meet Mika Fitzpatrick. We'll play against Buffalo. We'll meet Bradley Chubbs. We play Denver. We'll meet Waddle. That's incredible. I was looking at all these free agency, and we are going to meet them in regular season game, not preseason. Regular season game. So that's pretty neat, man. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Listen, I hope you guys are having a nice Wednesday. So 2 more days. Yeah, we need a that's right. We need a trade of the cheerleaders. That's serious. Yeah, I told you trade everyone, but the cheerleaders. Let me tell you something. If they trade the cheerleaders, they get the first round pick. Oh, that was a good one. Imagine that. They'll be the first. I trade all the cheerleaders for a first round pick. Just give me a first round. I'll be okay with it. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not gonna, it is part of sports, guys. It is part of sports. It's a business, right? So let's stay positive on that part. It's just a business. I try to tell everybody that don't overwork yourself, work yourself or overwhelm yourself because it's just part of sports. So, but here's a good thing. I'm gonna change it around. I'll come back to Water in a few minutes. The Orioles, they got good news. We got Holiday back in the lineup. He's been in spring training. I'm happy to see that. Yeah, there you go. Give the washer and dryer the first round pick. You ain't lying. And add some incentives with that too. But yeah, listen, I'm glad the Holiday's back for the Orioles. He's back in the lineup. I am concerned with the other guy. I think it's Westbrook. Listen, what about Gunnar Henderson, man? What a world classic baseball. Man, he batted what 500. I mean, he had a blast. The guy is amazing, man. Gunnar Henderson is amazing. That's why I expect this lineup for the Orioles are going to be very, very good. But I'm still concerned at pitching. Give me a starter, and we should be okay. Hey, Mabel, how you doing? Welcome in. So I expect that the Orioles have a great season. I can't wait. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So that is good news. And of course, the bad one is we didn't want to hear it because some people got upset with me the other night. Yes, let's give credit to Venezuela. They beat the U.S. 3-2. Great game. One thing I can tell you about the U.S. Team, let's be honest, okay? They struck out 15 times 2 days ago. They come and play a Venezuela team. They beat good teams. They beat the Dominican Republic. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. They beat a good Italy team. So it would have been nice if the U.S., but listen, it's okay. It's the World Classic. You know what I like about the World Classic? Every single team. Yeah, they do. Yes, I believe you. They need a good lefty. I'm not too much with that Povich guy. That Povich guy, left-hander. I mean, he has his days, but he's a good pitcher. So back in the World Classic, I'm gonna say something, man. What I love about the World Classic, if you see every team play, Korea, Japan, Venezuela, Cuba, all these teams, the passion. They get a base hit. You see the jumping, the dancing in the dugout. But when it comes back to the American League, the National League, it's a different story. And I saw that emotion on these players. Wow, what a difference. It is a big difference because you have all the nationality, all these countries, and all together playing as one. It's just great. I enjoy it all the way. Okay, I did enjoy it. But yeah, you're right. We do need a lefty. That is correct. We do. But listen, the Orioles, their lineup is deep, man. It's just deep. It's just to help they get healthy and stay healthy the rest of the year. You know, baseball's 162 games, so that is so tough to do. But I'm happy with the team. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, spring training for me, I don't get caught with spring training, so because that's for me, it's like practice. You know, a guy's having a good spring is also Mayo. The third, but one thing I noticed, he's committing too many errors. So, but he's doing good. You know, Pete's doing good. Gunnar Hand, I mean, he was in the World Classic. He did great. Now he come back to the lineup. And by the way, we only 1 week away from opening day. I think the Orioles open the 26th of March versus the Minnesota Twins at home. So baseball's around the corner, already around the corner. I think the first game is the Yankees. The Yankees do open up the first game, then the Orioles. I was checking the actual schedule. So the Orioles got the Twins and the Texas Rangers at home. They have a great series to start at home. So I can't wait to see it. I love baseball, man. I love baseball. And football, I can't wait for the Dolphins. I can't wait to see Malik Willis. I can't wait to see Quinn Ewers. I can't wait to see this team really, really what they're going to show us this year in the football field. What is Sullivan and Jeff are going to bring in? I really do. I mean, I'm excited. I am, but at the same time, I'm not going to hold my breath, right? I'm not going to do that. So, but yeah, today's Wednesday. Go back to work tomorrow. I'll be here probably one more hour. You guys are open up in the chat to talk whatever you want to talk, whatever you feel talking. That's great. I just came up because I haven't been a while. I'm happy I was monetized, and I appreciate all you guys, all your support. Thank you so much. It's going to take a while. I do want to do so many things, and I want to take the time. My wife she travels. She's in Chicago. She was stuck in snow Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. Finally, I saw my grandson and her playing outside in the snow. Better weather, and I'm glad so because, man, it is bad in Chicago. I mean, the storm that hit Chicago this weekend was terrible, guys. Very, very terrible. But they're okay. My daughter's okay, and her husband just got sick, but that's okay. A lot of prayers and for them and all that. So, but yeah, but I can't wait, guys. I can't wait for baseball. Can't wait for the Dolphins. So, how excited are you? I mean, that's the question I want to ask my chat here. How excited are you to see your team? So, one thing I was going to say at the beginning, can you guys hear me and see me okay? Because I got one video, it looks perfect, but I don't know how it looks on your side. Because I had to go back to OBS. I was having an issue, but I talked to Aquavale. I'm going to see if I can get together with him and give him my email, and he could help me out. Yeah, so I mean, but listen, James, at least they went out today. They went out today, and he was playing today outside. So she showed me some videos. It's amazing, dude. The grandson's amazing. Love the kid a lot. Yeah, they got 11 picks. A cornerback, an edge at 43, two wide receiver. Well, I know they're drafting a quarterback. I could tell you that in the late round. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, listen. I believe, Hog Dog. I believe they'll pick up an offensive tackle. They're eyeing the guy from the Gators. I saw that they were actually talking about it, but they need to beef the offensive line. But I believe with you that we need receivers. So they need receiver. They need a good pass rusher. I just want to see what, because remember, Jeff is going to run the defensive side. He said even though he's the coach, he's going to run the defensive side. I want to see what they could do, what really they could do, what Jeff could do with his defense. But yeah, I believe. I mean, you got 11 picks, man. Now, if they do trade A Chain, which I hope they don't, I really don't, guys. That's going to be another couple of picks. I think they're ready for they're ready for the season. I'm not going to lie to you. Listen, I was looking at the draft picks, beside the draft picks and their salary cap. The next 2 years, the Dolphins will have over the cap $1.25 million. They're going to be in good shape the next 2 years. Even though they owe Tua, they're going to pay Tua. But looking at the structure, at what they did, it is amazing. Basically, they did the same thing as the Denver Broncos, but this time they did it better. You know, I'll tell you, you got to give him credit. You got to give his team credit. But don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up too. So, but I thank you so much, all you guys that are here tonight. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna have. Unfortunately, I think I do work on opening day. I won't be live for that, but I'll have some games. Yeah, he. I saw two reporters from Miami. One guy was interviewed, and remember, free agency is still open. It's still available. Free agents all the way to probably draft day. Anything can happen from here on. So tampering is over, but the free agency is wide open. My thing is, can the Dolphins afford to pay A Chain, or franchise tag him, let him play 1 year, and see what you got, and maybe let him go. That's the hard part. But because we're loaded with running backs. And when I'm reading this, I'm reading, I say, wow. Because Sullivan said something the other day, and so did Jeff. Everything's on the table. They can't approve nothing to us if it's going to happen or not. Now, I would like them to sign A Chain. I really will. Because A Chain could play wide receiver, A Chain could play running back, A Chain could play. I mean, he could be a decoy in any offensive line. So if they make that move, you're gonna probably see a lot of Dolphin fans get probably mad and upset, and I'm not gonna blame them. Not at all. But once again, who knows, right? Who knows? But I just can't wait, man. I can't wait for the season to start. But I'm looking right now at the Dolphin website, and I'm looking at every players that they signed. Darrell Baker Jr., Dolphin make a trade with Denver, which I was Waddle. David Ajabo, that was great. Jalen Tolbert, great receiver. Robert Beal Jr., Dolphin signed Sims, and the other guy. Yeah, I mean they look pretty decent, man. It's going to be a young team, a lot of competition, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait right now. And I would like to see who will win the quarterback battle. That's going to be interesting. And right now, I'm gonna give you the actual Dolphin starters right now, right? Because let's be honest. Right now, wide receiver is Malik Washington. We don't have a second receiver, and that's going to be probably picked in the draft. Tahir Washington is actually as the third receiver for this team. Left tackle, Patrick Paul. Left guard, Jonas Savanaya. Center, Aaron Brewer and Andrew Myers, or Mayers, if he's still here, I don't think. And then you have right guard. We have nobody at right guard. That's how we had to fill the right guard position. Right tackle, Austin Jackson. Tight end, I like Greg. Fullback, of course, we let Alec Inglow go. Running back, Devon Achane, Jalen Wright, Ollie Gordon the second. I said the third early, but it was the second. So they're great. Quarterback, Quinn Ewers, Malik Washington. Wide receiver, Theo Weiss Jr. That's the guy that I like, guys. Defense, defensive tackle, you got Zach Sealer, Matthew Butler, Kenneth Grant, Jordan Phillip, Zeke Biggers. Outside linebacker, nobody. We need to get outside linebacker, like an edge rusher, Tyler Dobson. Linebacker, Jordan Brooks, Willie Gay Jr. I'm glad they signed that guy. I was so happy when they signed that guy. And the third one is Jackson Woodward, outside linebacker, which, man, we need pressure. We need sacks. That was Chap Robinson. Then we signed Cameron Good. Cameron Good is not a bad guy. Cornerback, we don't have a first cornerback. We have a second cornerback, Ethan Bonner. And then we had Ethan Robinson. Cornerback, we also had Jason Marshall Jr., A.J. Green III. Safety, Dante Trader Jr. See, we need safety too, the moment we tried. That's basically our lineup right now. The rest free agents that walk in, I guess they're going to fill those spots for the Dolphins. But right now, that's what I see here. That's the exact spot that I see the Dolphins right now. Very interesting. But that's actually the actual lineup right now. Now, of course, I didn't name the whole roster. I do have the whole roster here, but I don't think they have updated it completely. So, then coach, of course, we know we have Jeff Hafley. That's our head coach. Offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick. Assistant offensive lineman Matt Applebaum. Running back, LaBelle Betts. Offensive assistant, C.J. Conrad. Quarterback, Bush Hadman. Assistant tight end, Lemaire Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre, I think it is. John Pierre, unless I spell his wrong name. Jonathan Cross is the assistant wide receiver. Tight end, Ron Middleton. Passing game coordinator, Kevin Patullo. Wide receiver, Tyrick Tolbert. Lender Waller is the offensive assistant. Offensive line, Zach Jensen. These are all new guys, man, that joined the team. Defensive coordinator, Sean Duggan. Defensive back, cornerback, Jamals Adai. Running back coordinator, senior defensive assistant, Joe Barry. Defensive line, Austin Clark. God, man, this is the defensive side. Assistant linebacker, Wendell Davis. Defensive quality control, Cyric Dibate. If I spell his name wrong, I apologize. Ryan Downer is the defensive back, passing game coordinator. Assistant defensive line, Chuka Madul.
I didn't get that.
So,
could you try again?
Oh my God. I guess she heard me the wrong thing, what I said. I guess that was Siri telling me, what are you talking about, George? I'm not even talking to you. Oh, craps. I'm sorry about that, guys. Assistant defensive back, nickel, Deshaun Shield, and then linebacker coach, L. Washington. Special team, we have coordinator Chris Tabor, assistant special team Brooke Olivo, and special team assistant Darius Eubanks. That is the Dolphin coach. Basically, everybody's brand new. Basically. So, New staff, new regime, new you name it. Yeah, I guess they picked their staff. I guess they picked their own regime for 2026. And listen, right? Who knows, right? Who knows what's going to happen? So, and then I was looking last year's stats. This is very amazing. And Tua's stats, it's sad, guys. And Tua's no longer with us. 2,660 yards. Quinn Ewers, 622 yards. Zach Wilson only had 32 yards the whole season. Rushing yard, 1350, Devon Achane. Jalen Wright had 288. Ollie Gordon the second had 199. Waddle had 910 yards. See, I said it earlier. He was 90 yards away from 1,000. But look at this. Your second leading receiver, Devon Achane, 488 yards. And then Greg DeLuch, I think DeLuch is it? 335 yards. And he just came at the second half when the Dolphins picked him up. He didn't play a full season either. So on the defensive side, Jordan Brooks, led in tackles 99 guys. Had a great season. Tyrell Dodson had 72. And Mika Fitzpatrick, the guy we traded, had 59 tackles. Our leading sack, believe it or not, the guy we traded to Buffalo, Bradley Chubbs, 8.5. Sack stealer, a disappointing 5.5. He had 9 last year and 10 the year before, so 8, but that's okay. He was helping training the new guy. And then Tyrell Dobson with 5. Interception, Ethan Bonner 1, Athan Davis 1, and the leading interception, Rasul Douglas. That was the top players in 2025. Now, I could go into numbers, deep numbers, first downs, and all that, but I'm not going to go to this team struggled. They just struggled completely the rest of the year. Just struggle. We had a total of 38 sacks, and we allowed 39 sacks. It's sad. But now, this is why we enter a new season, 2026. So, but once again, who knows, right? Who knows? I mean, listen, anything could happen. Anything could surprise us in 2026. We might turn the right wheel and, hey, we might surprise everybody in the NFL. Didn't the New England Patriots did that? New coach with Grable, what everybody says, oh man, they're going to have a losing season. They're in a rebuilding mode. He wins the division and he goes to the Super Bowl. That is incredible. But I give credit where credit is due. So let's be honest. But I'll leave the mic open to you guys if you guys have any question on what do you guys feel tonight. You know, I just got here, 7:10, 7:15, so I'm not here an hour yet. So, I mean, I asked even Dolphin fans at work. I asked Dolphin fans at work, what do you want from the Miami Dolphins? Winning a playoff game, be competitive, competitive every year in close games, win cold weather games. I mean, what do you really want? I mean, what are you expecting from Sullivan and Jeff? That's all I can say, guys. But I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm going to stay positive. I am, guys. I am. No matter what, at the end of the day, well, like I said, we go back home to a family, man. That's all I can say. If you're going to be up, James, I'm going to give you a call. I'm going to holler at you in a few minutes. If you're going to be up tonight, I'm not late, but I know you're kind of under the weather. See, I feel like I'm coming under the weather. My wife says that my daughter husband is under the weather. But once again, it is snowing down there. Well, it was snowing. I guess they're going back to normal tomorrow, so that's a good thing. But Hot Dog, I wonder if now you said that A-Chain is unavailable. Sullivan said that today, but I wonder if they're gonna work something out with him. I wonder if he tells him, "Hey, you want to go to another team that Because here's the thing: when you rebuild a team, sometimes you don't want to stay around it. You want to win. But boy, if they trade A-Chain, they could get some good stuff from A-Chain. I don't think that they're that. I don't want to say the word. I think they're smart enough to keep A-Chain, but who knows? Look what happened to Waddle. Nobody knew that was coming. And by them trading Waddle, they also got news about the salary cap. I mean, it didn't help them by trading Waddle. Really, it did not help them. But the only thing helped they got is they got good draft picks. Two first rounder in the first round, one in the 30th pick and one in 11th. So, amen. So I'm gonna be here 15 more minutes. I'm not gonna be here too long. I just came out because I'm testing this. I had to go back to OBS, guys. I'm sorry. And I want to check that the camera is doing well. This is 4K camera, by the way. I would like to try the other camera. So hopefully I could do this right. And I got the other one, a Streamlab. Streamlab is not bad, but it's just a lot of things I have to learn to use the actual camera. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate that. And that's what that's what I'm actually testing tonight, because I had to go back and open OBS. Oh my God, you got hockey. I forgot you got hockey and you got my gosh. How in the world I forgot about hockey? You got hockey and NBA. So let me get to the hockey before I forget. All right, hockey games tonight. We have Devils leading the Rangers 2-1 in the first period. We have Penguins losing to the Hurricanes 1-0 in the first period. We got Senator and Capital 0-0 in the first period. We got tonight the Stars at the Avalanche, the Blues at the Flames, Flyers at Duck. So if you look at the NHL standings, because I'm going to tell you the truth right now, the Florida Panthers are not looking good at all, guys. So at the Atlantic, the Buffalo Sabres, Tampa Bay Lightning, Montreal Canadiens, Boston Bruins, Detroit Red Wings, Ottawa Senators, Toronto Maple Leaf, and the Florida Panthers. Man, they're at 60 games they played. They're 33-31. They're not having a good year at all. Let me see if I look at the conference and the league. Okay, there, that's by division. Yeah, they're not looking good right now. The Carolina Hurricanes look good. The Pittsburgh Penguins looking good. The Islanders looking pretty good. So the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're looking good. Flyers are looking good. The Capitals are looking better than the Panthers. So It's going to be tough for the Florida Panthers to overcome. I mean, they had too many injuries. I mean, it's not their year. It's not going to happen this year. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. I know they got three Stanley Cup, but there's no way. Too many injuries, guys. So, and those are the games tonight: New Jersey, the Islanders, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Ottawa, Washington, Dallas, Colorado tonight, St. Louis, Calgary, Philadelphia, and Anaheim. Wow, those are the game for Wednesday. Let me go to the NBA, and I'll give you some scoreboard from the NBA before I forget. All right, NBA, Celtics up 44-32 over the Warriors. You have Thunders up to the Nets 11-4. They're in the first. Trailblazer 15, Pacers 10 in the first. Later on tonight, we have Raptors and Bulls, Jazz and Thunder, Wolves, Clippers and Pelicans, Hawks and Mavericks, Nuggets at Grizzly, Lakers at Rocket. Lakers is playing pretty good ball. Lakers are 43-25. They are 20-13 away. That's a record. 20 wins and 13 losses on the road. But they're playing great basketball. Right now in the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons, the Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavalier, and the Toronto Raptor, Orlando Magic are playing good ball. Right now in the 7th seed is the Miami Heat at 38-31. Eliminated already, Brooklyn Nets, Washington Wizard, Indiana Pacers. They're already eliminated, guys. Then you have Oklahoma City Thunder. They're already clinched. San Antonio Spurs. Lakers are third. Houston Rocket are fourth. Denver Nuggets are fifth. And Minnesota Timberwolves are sixth. In the 7th seed, Phoenix Suns, Clippers, Golden State Warriors, which I was shocked with the Golden State Warriors, Portland Trailblazer. Eliminated, Sacramento Kings. You got Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans, Dallas Mavericks, and Utah Jazz. So that is your NBA. That is incredible. And if you look at that, at the division, the Lakers in the Pacific is 43-25. The team behind them is the Phoenix Suns at 4.5 games. In the Northwest, you have Oklahoma Thunder at 54-15. Denver Nuggets are right behind them at 42-27. And right now, the Lakers are third seed. The Thunders are first seed. I guess they got Minnesota Timberwolves 6th seed, Denver 5th seed. So, listen, almost the NBA is over. Almost. So, there's a lot of sports going on right now. NBA. Let me go to baseball. Let me see if baseball's here. The World Classic is over, unfortunately. All right, we had the Pirates beating the Tigers 3-1. By the way, the Pirates are 15-9 in spring training, playing good ball. You have the Royals and the Rangers tonight. Braves are 17-6. They beat the Phillies 3-2. We have the Yankees beating the Red Sox 1-0. Golly, the only hit they had was a home run. That is hilarious, guys. They were 15-9, by the way, in spring training. You have Cardinals 4-1 winners. You have the Orioles beat the Blue Jays today 3-2. The Orioles are 9-11, and they have 3 ties already. So, and the Blue Jays are 9-13. Let me see the box score there for a second. Let me see who had a good game for the Orioles today. All right. Adley Rutschman, wow, 2 for 4. Finally, he's hitting the ball. Pete Alonso was 1 walk, 2 strikeout, 1 run. He was 0 for 3. Mountcastle having a good spring, 314. He was 2 for 4 with an RBI. Alexander, he plays center field today. Jackson had one hit. I bet you it was a home run. Yep. Jackson had a home run. Holiday. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see them back in the lineup. Pitching, Suarez pitched good. 5 Ks, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks. He allowed 1 homer through 4th inning. So their pitching staff is coming along, man. But like this guy says, we do need a pitcher. And that is your baseball scores anyhow, by the way. Let me go back to my scores. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to have baseball scores live. I'm going to have a lot of stuff, scores. We had, let me go finish my baseball, exhibition. Rockies 8, Cincinnati 6, Dodgers 5. Dodgers are 18-8 in spring training over the Giants 5-1. D-backs 16, the Cubs 8. Wow. Angels 7, Red Sox 4. Angels 4. Of course, all these are split squad 4-3 against the Brewers, and the Brewers split squad lost to the Mariners 7-3. 1 game canceled, I guess, because of the rain. It was the National and the Marlins. That's it, guys. But anyhow, thank you so much, everybody that has joined in tonight. I just came for a little while. Hopefully, I could get back on track. Listen, God bless everybody that joined the chat tonight. Thank you so much. It's just a short chat. I'm not making it bigger or longer. I'm just going to do this and test all my cameras and all my stuff here so I can get ready for the season, the upcoming season. So any news to break out, anything that happens, I'll let you guys know. Once again, thank you so much, and see you guys soon. Once again, fins up and have a blessed night.
Sports Nights with Jorge.